We don't always have enough time to cover everything in the recent news, so here with the recap is one of our writers, Amber Ruffin, in a segment we call Amber Says What.
You guys, things have been crazy. Okay, first of all, work was like, Amber, it's time to do another Amber Says What? And I was like, what? It's only been a week since the last one. And they were like, the last one was like a month ago. And I was like, what? Okay, I'll come into work. And then they were like, no, we're still working from home. And I was like, what? Still? Why? I can't stay here anymore. I mean it. There's a strange man in here. And they were like, that's your husband. And I was like, what? I married someone who judges me for watching endless hours of House Hunters? I'll try to make it work. Okay, so Ben Affleck was seen smoking while wearing a mask, and I was like, what are you protecting yourself from exactly? Do you think the cigarette smoke cancels out the corona? Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that, because if Trump heard me say that, then he's gonna...
It gets on the lungs, and it does a tremendous number in the lungs, so it'd be interesting to check that.
No, dang it. Too late. So then I heard the governor of Florida designated the WWE an essential business. And I was like, what time is it on? Because I would kill for a new show right now. I swear to goodness, I have seen everything. Whatever you have, I will watch. So then the actor Stanley Tucci shared this cute little video of him making quarantine cocktails. And everyone was like, ooh, Stanley Tucci. And I was like, what? Stanley Tucci? Okay, but then I watched the video.
What are you gonna make me?
A Negroni. Would you like one?
I would love one.
Great. Do you mind if I get my wine?
No.
Thanks.
And I was like, in, immediately, all the way in. I mean, what? On top of everything else now, I have to deal with having these feelings for Stanley Tucci. All right. And then, and you will never believe this, Insane Clown Posse canceled this year's gathering of the Juggalos because they, quote, refused to risk even one Juggalo life. And I was like, what? A responsible posse of clowns. Then I found out that there is a real life little boy in Australia named Corona. And I was like, what? Then I found out he was getting bullied because of his name. And I was like, what? Then Tom Hanks gave him a typewriter, also named Corona, that he could use to write him letters so that they could be pen pals. And I was like, what? And then Tom Hanks wrote, you got a friend in me. And I was like, oh, what? Then I cried. Not because it was beautiful, but just because I feel like the bullies are going to have a field day with this. Then Cuomo has been giving press conferences. And I was like, what? These aren't press conferences. These are TED Talks where you get to be bitchy. Like this. And this. But also informative. Like this. This really tells you what a low bar there is for press conferences. I mean, this man just told us the day of the week and he has an 87% approval rating. Then I heard that Trump said that people could cure the coronavirus by ingesting cleaning products. And I was like, what? The only cleaning product I want inside of me is this guy. Just kidding. It's actually this guy. Ooh, Mr. Bubble. Okay, so now I'm sure, as you know, a lot of states have told people that they have to stay home. And most people are like, okay, but last week some people in Wisconsin and Texas were outdoors protesting. And I was like, what? Why are these people acting like this? Oh, I remember. If you tell Americans it mostly affects black people, folks will be outside in a big pile, French kissing strangers tomorrow. I do not like to have called it, but called it, I did. So then Georgia said that they were reopening movie theaters. And I was like, what is even playing right now? There are no movies out. It's just going to be that one commercial that's like, let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and watch our grandma die. So then President Trump was like, drink bleach, everybody. And I was like, what? Yeah, baby, let's get wild. But then I found out that there was no fun new cocktail called bleach. He was suggesting drinking actual bleach, saying it may combat the coronavirus. And I was like, what? That is the craziest thing he has ever done. But then I remembered all the other times I said that. And I was like, what? 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 This has been Amber Says What?
Give it up for Amber Ruffin. We'll be right back with Will Forte.